John, are you considered a bear?
Am I considered a bear?
You're a gay man, correct?
Yes, correct. Factual.
No, he's not hairy.
I mean,
You're not.
I'm hairy-ish.
His face is very hairy. How hairy do you have to be? What's the line?
I mean,
Well,
I
as
don't
a
think
bear
Frankie
myself,
has the
like,
answer.
45% body hair? Like what?
So, I went to a bear bar a long time ago.
I remember.
And I learned, not for myself, but it was actually
research.
It was actually,
Couldn't it just be for you?
it really was for a research paper, which is really weird. I went to the wild and searched for bears. No, it was about like exploring other cultures or something. It was for like it was a bad master's class, and what I learned was that just being fat, gay, and hairy does not a bear make.
They don't want you.
You got to be
You
pretty.
were ostracized from the bear club.
No, I was Marilyn Monroe in that place.
So obviously, being fat and hairy was fine.
What I'm trying to say is that there are sub designations, and like a bear, the proper designation of a bear is somebody I would say between 300 and 400 pounds. So it's pretty sizable. You got to be pretty sizable, and either a big or noticeable beard, and a lot of body hair. Body hair is a really big piece.
300 or 400 pounds. Who told you this?
No, I don't.
The bears!
I don't think that's true. I don't
The
think that's
Council
true.
of Bears? They came up with
I think that- I
the
recorded
official definition?
I think that there is something to
The
your
official
point about
bear club
facial
for
hair,
men.
Right? I think that's
What are you basing this on? I went to a bear bar. What did you do?
One bear bar.
To have a gay experience.
It's 300 to 400
No.
pounds, and chubby, the category of chubby.
Yeah.
Let's call that.
So you can't be a 5 foot, 200 pound man that's a bear.
Oh, they gotta be tall too. So it's
What?
you gotta be like not tall, not hugely tall, but
Look at this
I gotta
hetero trying to.
I don't have to tell you.
Because otherwise you start being a cub. Because then they have designations like cub.
No!
You become a cub.
No,
In the wild, cubs designate what? Younger. Yeah,
Yes.
it's age. It's strictly
It is
age.
not.
Of course it is.
It is.
You don't see an 8-year-old bear cub out in the wild.
That's what they told me. And then there's otters.
Otters are something completely different.
Yeah, but it's part of the.
Do you just sit there and beat
Bear
your stomach, or like,
No, they're
I think
like
it's part of the mammal community.
they like that would be somebody who is like somewhat slim, but they still have a lot of body hair and a lot of facial hair.
Not necessarily.
John, I'm not making this stuff up.
And look, you have
I'm not pulling this out of my
You got a
ass.
The
single
300 and 400
source.
pound queens at the bar are.
a single source.
Yeah. A
We
single
need
song.
more research.
Except wasn't your source wasn't one of the guys part of the Bear Association of Boston?
Yes.
Like it's not just like one
Just because
random bear bar.
you throw
was
the
a
word
bear.
association at the end of something doesn't make
you a pro bear.
What association do you fuckers have?
It's not like it's the American Medical Association we're talking about here. Boston Bear Association.
The BBA. I'm a charter member of the BBA.
I call to order. Do I have?
So wait a minute, you're calling bullshit on the Boston Bear Association.
I am.
But
do they have like
John-
approved minutes?
but, like,
Can I go to
John,
attend a meeting?
Non-association individual John is credible.
No, but
You're not
I feel
calling
like
him out.
as a society, especially of a society of gay men here, we've come up with what we know bears to be. They can't come up with their own terms for themselves.
Yeah.
Neither one
The
of
rest
you.
of
I
society.
agree.
Shush.
You shut up.
I agree. Neither one of you is the slightest bit attracted to bears. No. And so why would you dig into what they are?
As I get older,
I have a chance in the
Yeah, not
community.
bears. Yeah. I have a chance to thrive.
Why are you doing this to
This
me?
is my fallback plan.
Let me be
Things
me.
go south with you and Nina. You're becoming a bear.
Characteristics.
Characteristics.
Jack Frischter notes that bears celebrate.
Who's Jack Frischner?
Yeah,
the president.
Do you want to fall down a wiki hole right now? Secondary sexual characteristics of the male: facial hair, body hair, proportional size, baldness.
Okay.
I didn't know that was part of it.
See, this is some guy that's bald and fat, and he's like, I need to throw this in there.
Over the years, bear culture has subdivided itself. Many claim discrimination has increased within the bear community as some men who
We're not in the bear community.
who self-identify as bears or muscle bears do not welcome higher body fat men see chub. Yeah, there's chubs. They were really big on that.
That, a 300, maybe 400 pound guy would be a chub.
I think so.
Yeah, not a bear.
Not a bear.
A bear?
Bears are. I think bears strong.
Then we
like
have-
strong, like big guys.
Yeah, maybe some just still overweight.
Yeah. Overweight,
leather
but also
bears.
some muscle.
Yeah.
Do you encounter those? The rare species of
I know
leather bear?
I know. That's my favorite cereal.
Leather bears.
Leather bear.
My God.
Can't get enough of that leather bear.
Ash chap. Marshmallows.
Many claim discrimination has increased. Yeah, we already read that. A common criticism of the bear community is that some self-described bears tend to exclude men who do not fit their standards of a real bear. Fat or lack of it is seen by some as a political issue.
Frankie.
Some of whom
We're going to Congress with this.
I'm just a bear.
You read nothing about 300 to 400 pounds, right? Because that's crazy talk. We're getting on a scale at the bear club.
It seems to be like based on the preference of the person who's looking for said bear.
Motherfucker, I gave you a 100-pound range. I didn't say it was precise. Just fat, big and fat and hairy. And I guess bald.
I'm just submitting that you can be 200, 250 pounds and be a bear.
I agree.
Be equally
Fine.
a bear as the 300.
Frankie is
350
willing to
pound
concede
guy.
the point.
Is that all this was? Was you wanted
No, it
to get
originated from me
250
asking
pounders in
if
there?
John was a bear.
Well, no, because he doesn't have the.
But I didn't know. That's where we.
Well, will you believe me about that?
I guess so. I guess I will.
The lack of you have to have at least a beard. Apparently, baldness is part of it. That was my first
The
item.
baldness thing seems weird to me. As a person who has no skin in the game, the bald thing seems weird to me.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Well, because it's supposed to be the opposite.
What was the name of the lady? Was it Jane Goodall? Where the lady with the
gorillas?
apes? The
Gorillas?
gorillas? Frankie Goodall at the bear club. The safari hat on.
He went foraging
Peeking up above
with
the bar and
bears.
taking photos of gay men. Did you see any assless chaps while you were there? I'm always curious about that.
No, they weren't being all that sexual at this particular
No.
event. They were all just
Just a
kind of
bunch
like
of drunks.
hanging out.
Yeah.
And then they had a small meeting where they tried to hash this shit out.
Did they really? Is that what they were talking about?
No, but I don't know what they were.
That was totally
I think they were talking
fabricated.
about like future meetups and stuff.
Okay.
Not sexual.
Very good.
It was just like let's hang out. Let's go to an amusement park and not be able to get on any of the rides.
You just cracked yourself up with that one.
Well, they wouldn't be able to go.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
By your definition, they might not be able to.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, by your definition of chub, the chub,
But could they ride the Bear Fair Bear ride?
the chubs cannot go to
probably
Six Flags.